BJ from Game Gumbo. I've got my guests here, Daryl Chow, and we sort of have Josh Capel coming back in and out. We're going to try to see if we can get his iPhone camera working. But you and I both have played Smartphone, but I got a chance to play Smartphone Update 1.1, the brand new expansion for Smartphone from Arcane Wonders and from Cosmodrome Games. And by the way, Daryl, Cosmodrome Games just hit it out of the park. Aquatic and Smartphone have been two of the best games I've played the last couple of years. But so you played Smartphone, right?
I think I played the same one as you because I think I played the most recent version.
Okay. Let's go real quick.
This is the one.
Yeah, Smartphone 1.1. It solves a couple of things that Smartphone, the original, had. If you remember right, the 2 and 3 player versions, maybe a little meh. The board was so spread out, and you had to use those retail locations. The player interaction, which I think is where Smartphone shines. It's an economic game. It's all about selling cell phones in the 80s and 90s and building up that oh, look, there's Steve Finn. Hey, congratulations, Dr. Finn. He had a big Kickstarter. He had all 4 games funded, and it was closed out yesterday. So big congratulations. But with Smartphone 1.1, it solves that because the backside of the board has this 2-3 player route that is North America alone. So you've seen that double-sided board then where the backside is for 2 and 3 players, Daryl?
Yeah. I've actually not played that because we've had 5 players consistently, but I do. I mean, as a game designer, I kind of see what they did for the balancing.
The other thing that's pretty cool about it is they've added these, exactly, for balancing purposes.
Yeah.
And then they've added some new technologies, and they bring in some fun things that I really like. So if you look at the one on the bottom left, that's one of the new mechanics. That's that CEO mechanic. That's the little face of Steve Jobs that you have. Everybody's got one. Wherever that CEO is, if you have the Wi-Fi technology, you're going to get a cool power. Maybe you're going to be able to sell all over the world in places you have technology where your CEO is there. Maybe at the end of your turn, you can sell one in the logistics phase. And that way you're jumping ahead of other people and trying to sell in the region. But it makes that CEO, the movement of the CEO important and kind of forces people to go to the Wi-Fi instead of the big number 6 technology. The other thing I like about it is it adds those mini improvements, and we found it was a cool way to balance out the game. So one of the things, Daryl, if you start in a tough location and you don't have the great, improvement, and you keep getting locked out of the market and you're not getting them, go for that mini improvement, and now you've got the one thing you need every round if you can get there first. So far, I played this just fantastic. What do you think, Daryl?
Yeah, I did notice that like the asymmetric starting locations do affect players starting out. So having this really is a cool addition and gives you a lot more strategies.
The last thing that it adds, and this is something, Daryl, that's pretty common to a lot of Euro games. So it added this: be the first person to complete this goal, and you get these bonus points. But again, that means that every time you play the game, you're staring at these 5, 6, or 7 goals, and maybe that changes your strategy. Maybe I'm not going to go for the biggest money every time because there's 3 or 4 of these directives, they call it, that my opponent's going to get, and he's going to get 36 points because I've left him alone. I changed my strategy up. So all in all, 2 big thumbs up for Smartphone. I don't want to spoil the review that's going to be coming out, but Smartphone Update 1.1, basically an expansion. I think you and I like it, right, Daryl?
Yeah. It's a great game.